This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning into another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. The Knicks and the Timberwolves went at it last night, and at this point, we know what happened. The Knicks crushed, washed, beat up pretty badly the Timberwolves. But there was a little bit of controversy after that game. There was a little bit of controversy, and I saw it when it happened. Kind of when I saw the DiVincenzo, Rick Brunson thing, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Did y'all see that? Let's analyze. So leading up into the game last night, Julius Randle was interviewed prior to the game, and he said, it's just another game. And they asked him basically to the effect, what makes it just another game? He said, when you got traded to the Lakers, you got traded from the Lakers to the New Orleans and everything. And he basically shrugged it off and said, man, I'm 30 years old. And when I heard that one, I'm like, really? Really, Randall? Really? You celebrated a birthday a few days ago, and I'm 30 years old. So all of a sudden, maturity comes, anger management issues disappear. What are you? You woo-sighing, you're, doing your breathing exercises. All of a sudden, I was like, all right, we're going to see. And the game starts. And I knew Randle was going. I know Randle didn't play in the preseason, coming back from the shoulder injury and everything. And Randle went in. He dropped 13 points in the first half, yelling at the Knicks, talking crazy, reckless. I'm like, all right, I've seen this before. I saw this when Randle played against. When KP was still with the Wizards, and he was going at them. I think it was one. I forgot who the player was. The player, I'll tell you right now. He was going at it, and he was talking. It was Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma tried to hit Randle with the too small, and Randle went nuts. I'm too small. Randle was like, what? He's like, bro, and he lit him up. So I knew Randle was going to feel some kind of way going into this game. I did. Now, I didn't bury the lead, y'all. There's a reason for it. Randle was upset. And contrary to what people say, I understand why Randle felt some kind of way. I thought when the trade happened that Leon Rose and company kind of did him dirty. But it's business, right? Randle was here since 2019. He was here through the bad times. And that's why people like RJ, people like Emmanuel Quickly, when they went to social media, they were like, wow. Wow, tough business. Randle took a pay cut before Brunson did that. Randle did that, And Randle was like, all right, cool. It's time for us to make these moves and win championships, right? So coming in, him, Dante, DiVincenzo, I thought the Knicks were going to be just fine if they kept those two. And I guess Randle, his family got used to New York, and his son was always at the game. So Randle was like, this is home. No, it's not. And I'm not really the game. The game last night was Randle started off hot, barking, and then you had Karl-Anthony Towns get hot and drop 20 and 10 in the first half. Like, hold up, hold on. And when I saw that, I'm like, all right. And that was cool, by the way. The tribute to Cat and everything. And I told you that I thought that Randle and Cat was like an even swap. Right? All-star for all-star. Boy, was I wrong. And I think, and you've got to give Leon Rose a lot of credit. Everybody that they get elevates their game, whether it's OG, whether it's Brunson, whether it's Cat. Cat's doing incredible things, folks. Incredible. The rebounding and the double doubles, higher than Shaq right now at 14.6 rebounds and what he's doing. It's crazy. But I thought, back to what I was saying, I thought that the Knicks played Randle, let's be honest. But in all fairness, Randle kind of did it to himself. Not being coachable, anger management issues. And I always used to tell my boys, JB and B, y'all can attest to it. I said, I think Tibbs is afraid of Randle. And some people are like, nah. They're like, nah, you're crazy. He's the coach. I'm like, really? I'm like, Randle smashing laptops. Smacking laptops and barking on people. And y'all will know this. Garden faithful and Met fans. Remember this? Randle was doing the thumbs down. Oh yeah, and I don't know who I'm gonna Met fans, whatever. And not for y'all, but Juan Soto. No, but that's foul. But I like what the Yankees are doing. All jokes aside, I think the Yankees' plan B is working out just fine. But I will tell you that Randle was salty, and I knew it. Just another game. It's just another game. No, it wasn't. And the Knicks, they were blowing them out. By the way, another NBA team that was washed by the Knicks. Denver happened to them. Name your pick. I'm waiting for Boston. I'm going to that Boston game, by the way. What is it? March, April at the Garden? That's going to be fun. But I can't wait to see that one. But Randle was so salty. Randle thought he was going to beast on the Knicks, kind of like what he did on January 1st against the Timberwolves, dropping 40 and doing whatever. Cat is different under Tibbs. And I said, I don't think that Tibbs can coach Randle. I think there's a little bit of fear there where, and a lot of players, they supposedly the rumor was, let me get this desk. I'm so hyped right now. That he could not coach Randle. He had to, coach him with kid gloves. You kind of get the feeling that that's also happening with the Timberwolves. Randle, it was Anthony Edwards who was like, we're a little soft here, sensitive. I have no doubt he was talking about Randle. The Knicks went up by 36 points. They were wiping the mat with the Timberwolves. And I usually do this at the beginning, but I buried the lead a little bit. Randle, I was watching to see, would he, dap up Tibbs, good game. Would he dap up Brunson? He didn't. He walked off. And you saw Brunson he walked off. He stormed off. And he just, you ever hear as a child, if you have nothing good to say, don't say it at all? Maybe he just walked off. And I kind of understand. Look, I understand. I feel that the Knicks did do Randle dirty. No question about it. In a sense of, Tibbs was at the court dedication a day before he was traded. You don't think Tibbs knew he was going to be moved? So he kind of feels like, wow, you went to the court dedication knowing good and well you were going to ship me out. And then people believe, and rightly so, Leon Rose is Jalen Brunson's godfather. So he's like, yeah, man, you knew. You had to have known. I don't know if Brunson is privy to all decisions, but he has to kind of know stuff is happening. I don't know. I don't think so. Some of his reactions are so genuine, from getting Josh Hart to, when they got Mikal Bridges. I don't think he would know that, but Tibbs can, Tibbs, I think having a problem coaching him. And then you saw Randle at times thought he was equal to Brunson. And we all know that's not the case. And we all know that Brunson is not equal to Cat now. You know what? And Karl Anthony Towns is a beast. And great job by Leon Rose getting Cat. Look, I understand why Randle is salty and he stormed off. But Randle, 30 years old and all, 30 years young, my bad, is showing to me why I think he's going to be out of Minnesota. I think Randle is a hard worker. I think Randle, I applaud him for getting himself to where he is. You know what, Randle? You're an all-star. You may make the all-star team again. What's Randle doing right now for the season with Minnesota? He's averaging 20 points, 20.2 points a game, 6.7 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's actually shooting a career best 48.3 from the field, 35.8 from 3, and 81.9 from the free throw line. Randle's having a great year. He is. I think he could be. He should be an all-star out west. There's a lot of forwards out there, but he should make it. I just feel that Randle is going to show you why. He came out for self last night. He came out, and I get it. You let it simmer. You saw that Kobe Bryant did that to MJ years ago. Let it simmer, and I'm going off on y'all. No, he didn't. And I think that because of Randle having his, he wanted to go off on the Knicks and all of this stuff, shows how I think he took the whole team out of their rhythm. I think he took the entire team out of their rhythm. He finished with 24 points. He was a minus 13. Randle's not going to be with the Timberwolves anymore. Randle's been on multiple teams. Lakers, Pelicans. I don't know if they were the Hornets at that time, but no, Pelicans. And now you are on Minnesota, who quiet is kept. I think they want him out. I don't think they want to deal with Randle. Where Randle goes from here, I don't know. I mean, does Pat Riley take a chance on him? Somehow, they've always wanted a power forward. That's where I think he's going to end up. As talented as Randle is, he's an enigma. He's volatile. You just turned 30. You just said it. Why can't you chill out, man? I get it. The Knicks did you dirty. You wanted to be here. And if you had the right mindset, maybe it would have worked out. But it is what it is. But what a game. The Knicks did their thing. And the Knicks continue to show you, man, that they are championship contenders. Second in the East. And I think they got Boston twice again. So we're going to see. It's going to be very interesting. Knicks fans, how do you feel about Randle storming off? Is it a big deal? Do you care? That game was something. What do you think about that game last night also? Now it's that time. The Yankees miss out on another player that I actually wanted. Christian Walker signs a 3-year deal with the Astros. I'd like to thank you for tuning in, folks. I'm on all social media platforms at SamIAnalyze. Please like, share, subscribe, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.